Evening all, hello. Evening Michelle, Alice and Samuel. Evening Judith and Stephen. Evening to the Wests. Danielle has never had a Nando's. Never had a Nando's. Look at that. Look at that. Never had a Nando's. My goodness. I know someone else who has never had a Nando's actually. Well, I say I know her. I know of her. I've never met her. It's Daniel's mum. She's allergic to chicken. So she's never had a Nando's either. There you go. Lots of people here, and we will get to some shoutouts in a minute as well. Of course, your shoutout does get you 1 bonus point in our weekday quiz, so very much worth getting involved in the chat, and that is on the right hand side of your screen if you're playing on the computer, or just below if you're playing on your phone. 20 questions today, and we will start with question number 1, and then I'll do some shoutouts as well. Who is the current host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That is question number 1. Who is the current host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And so good evenings, or good afternoon, let's start. Good afternoon to Auntie Cheryl and Uncle Simon in New York. We've got good evening to, as I said, the Wests, the Davis family, my grandparents, Judith, my parents, Rachel, Jane, Josh, Barney, Steve, Neve, Ollie, Sophie and Tom. Lots of people playing. Josh and Emma, lovely stuff. Question 2. What colour is the L in the Google logo? What colour is the L in the Google logo? No looking, of course. But it's one of those logos that we all see every day at some point. Do you know what colour the L is? Yeah, Nando's do take away, Josh. Alternatively, you could just cook it yourself. Bung a chicken in the oven, drizzle some peri-peri sauce on it, and Bob's your uncle. Do they not? There you go. Question number 3, a picture question as always. This week, it's for any of you sky geographers out there. Pictures of clouds. What is the name of this cloud formation? What is the name of this cloud formation? Yeah, Sophie and Tom have been making Nando's at home throughout the lockdown. They've done make their own of a few different restaurants actually. They've done make their own fish and chippies. They've done make their own Wagamamas. Make their own Nando's. Probably make your own greasy calf at some point. Make your own house of pancakes for breakfast as well. Chicken with sauce. That is basically Nando's, isn't it? Question number 4. Look at this. I have to get out of the way. It's stabbing me in the face here. How many Now That's What I Call Music albums are there currently? And we're going with the numbered ones. We're not going with the themed ones. So Now That's What I Call Soul or Now That's What I Call Christmas, they don't count. How many of the numbered Now That's What I Call Music albums are there? That's question number 4. Caroline is not good for clouds. Well, hopefully you're good for Now That's What I Call Music. By the way, Caroline, have you noticed the cockerel in honour of your Nando's Day? Big celebration today. Oh, and he's gone. I point him out and he's got camera shy now. Question number 5, double pointer. Celebrity faces. Can you identify these 2 famous faces? Oh yes, Sophie also made a Wetherspoon brunch at home. Wetherspoon veggie sausages, in my opinion, are some of the nicest veggie sausages going. I love their brunch. That used to be what I'd do in Southampton when the ship was doing a turnaround day in Southampton. Go across to the Wetherspoons in Southampton, get the proper, nice and greasy breakfast. very good in there. And if you ever go to Gibraltar, you can get a very similar breakfast in the Morrisons. It's the small things. It's the small things. Love that Morrisons in Gibraltar. It's one of the best parts of Gibraltar, actually. You get into Gibraltar and you just see this huge Morrisons, and you go, "Oh, I'm home." Question number 6: on a piano, by what other name is B flat known? On your piano, by what other name is B flat known? I killed the cockerel. It's better to kill it before eating it, to be fair, Judith. He's back, though. He's back. I need to stick him down, really. He's terrible with his balance. Question number 7. What is the second most populous city in the Republic of Ireland? This question is for Neve. What is the second most populous city in the Republic of Ireland? That's number 7. Evening, Uncle Howard. Hope you've had a nice day. Oh, frozen yoghurt for pudding. Look at that. Gibraltar had Pizza Express and Wagamama. They did indeed. I believe we've been there together. Yeah, Gibraltar's brilliant. Love Gibraltar. They've also, if you ever need your haircut, I know it's a long way to go, but if you ever need your haircut, there is a great barbers in Gibraltar. They do it very nicely. £10, just £10, and they do it really properly, really good. Question number 8. Itty bitty word game. So you're looking for an 8-letter word in the grid, and your clue today is still at school. So 8-letter word somewhere in that grid. The clue is still at school. Stephen wants to know if it's a Spurs cockerel. It's actually a Lisbon cockerel. This is a genuine Portuguese cockerel. Alright, jot down those letters. If you haven't worked out the word yet, jot down those letters. If you want to get a hello from Uncle Howard, by the way, just pop your name into the comments. He's doing personal hellos today. Question number 9. What sport takes place in a velodrome? What sport takes place in a velodrome? Now, that is question number 9. Double point for number 10, of course. It's our TV show question. This week we are looking for the name of the TV show and the year that it was originally broadcast. Oh, look at this one. So the name of the TV show and the year that it was originally broadcast. Alright, moving on to question number 11. Who was the Prime Minister of the UK when Queen Elizabeth II became the Queen? Who was the Prime Minister when Queen Elizabeth II became Queen? That's question number 11. Number 12. Now last week number 12 was emojis, and you loved them so much. I just sensed how much you loved them. This week, football badges. So you got 5 football badges there. They are not all necessarily British football teams, just to let you know. But you got 5 football teams there. All you've got to do is name them for 5 points. Quite out of character here for me to be doing such a heavy sports question. Martin's pleased. As is Danielle. We're finally some football stuff. We've been waiting weeks. Is it football all week, Martin? Yes, it is. Every single day, you're going to get 5 points for your football knowledge. Just a moment more with these on the screen, and then we're going to move on to number 13, which, as with last week, is blankety blank. 2 points for number 13. Here we go, number 13. Blankety blank. Can you fill in the blanks in this poem? Oh, I wish I'd looked after my what and spotted the what beneath. Oh, I wish I'd looked after my what and spotted the what beneath. Fill in those blanks of the poem and you get yourself 2 points. Caroline is delighted that we're doing a football one this week. She is jumping for joy. The only thing more exciting than the football question for her is the Nando's. She has had the best day ever. Martin knows his football badges better than he knows his supermarket PLU numbers. Oh, I wish I'd looked after my what and spotted the what beneath. Question number 14. Rusty and Pearl are characters in which musical? Rusty and Pearl are characters in which musical? Number 14. First time callers tonight. We've got Jeff and Andrea playing. Thank you for playing. Nice to see you virtually. Hope you have a nice day. Very nervous. Very nervous. It shouldn't be a nerve-inspiring quiz. We're very relaxed around here. And as you are new, just to let you know, if you get single digits, if you do that badly, which we hope you won't, but if you get single digits, you double your score until you at least get double digits. So that's the way we score around here. Question number 15. Now, question number 15, singing computer. A computer's going to sing us a song. All you need to do in order to get 2 points is name the song and the original recording artist. So name the song and the original recording artist. Very exciting. This week, a computer has changed voice again. We now have a female computer singing to us. Have a listen to this.
La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la.
Do you know it? It's a great song, as you can tell. Martin is still looking at the itty bitty word game. Never left school. Still at school. You can do it. We believe in you. Singing computer, we're going to play it one more time for you. Have a listen to this. Not very many lyrics.
La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la.
Jane wonders if she's forgotten the words. I wondered if she had a glitch. No. She is singing it perfectly. She's very good at singing this one. We might keep her. We'll keep her all week. That was a very good rendition. Question number 16 is the next one. Have a look at this. In which century did the Wars of the Roses end? Oof. Tough. In which century did the Wars of the Roses end? Is she yodeling? She is not yodeling. No. Though that would be very interesting to hear her yodel. We'll have to try that. I'll have to try that another day. No, she wasn't yodeling today, though. I am having a la la laugh. Very good, Judith. You should get a bonus point for that. However, Caitlin thinks she just got it. From la la la, she thinks she's got it. Well, I believe in you, Caitlin. I think you got it too. Here we go. Number 17. Can you name the country and its capital city? 2 points if you can. Name the country and its capital. Martin has worked out the Itiviti word game. Excellent. We're all caught up now. Hopefully you've got this one too. 2 points if you do. Country and the capital city. And we're going to move on to our easiest question of the lot. It's question number 18. A rubber duck is modelled after which animal? A rubber duck is modelled after what animal? That is number 18. As always, a nice easy one. Number 19. Farage or Mirage? That is our quote of the week. You've got to tell me, is this a quote from Nigel Farage or is this made up? Here we go. You have the charisma of a damp rag and the appearance of a low-grade bank clerk. Is that a quote from Nigel Farage or is this totally made up? You have the charisma of a damp rag and the appearance of a low-grade bank clerk. Farage or Mirage? Number 20 this week is not a dingbat. No, we're not doing dingbats this week. We've had dingbats for the last couple of weeks, so we've mixed it up. And I actually had a request, can you believe it? I had a request for Spot the Difference. We have not done Spot the Difference for 10 weeks. Unbelievable, but true. We've not done Spot the Difference for 10 weeks. So we're back with some Spot the Differences. In order to get 2 points for your puzzle at the end, 2 points, all you've got to do is tell me how many differences are there on this screen. So how many differences? Best of luck to you. We're getting very mixed reactions for Spot the Difference. We're getting excitement, we're getting delight, we're getting, no, our poor eyes. Sophie's going, I can't even see it. Well, you just got to have a guess then, haven't you? It's not focusing. Ah! Just have a guess then. Just have a guess. How many differences? Too blurry. Just a moment more with this one on the screen, though it is a tad blurry. I've had an idea for a way to try and make it less blurry. It will hopefully pop up for you in just a moment's time. Our attempt at this not being blurry. Okay, so what I've done, in a very multi-social media sort of way, is I have put up the original picture for you on my Facebook page. I'm going to put a link in the comments, so if you want to use that link whilst we're going through the answers, then you will be able to look at it in a totally non-blurry way. It's just uploading, so it'll be live on the Facebook page in a matter of seconds. But let me put the link into the description for you. That is the link to the Facebook page. If you go to that Facebook page, in a moment's time, there will be the Spot the Difference, totally clear and not blurry. So you can enjoy that one whilst we are going through the answers. And I will do that tomorrow as well. I'll have it ready so that you can definitely get a non-blurry version of our Spot the Difference. Alright, so that one is up there on the Facebook page if you would like it. In the meantime, we are going to go through the answers to the other questions. So starting off with question number 1, here it is. Who is the current host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Who is the current host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That is Jeremy Clarkson. Jeremy Clarkson, 1 point for question number 1. Question number 2, what colour is the L in the Google logo? It's green. It is green. Well done if you got that one right. Number 3, Caroline's favourite. She loves clouds. What is the name of this cloud formation? What is the name of this cloud formation? I'm expecting my granddad to get this one right. This is a stratus cloud. Stratus. Question number 4. How many Now That's What I Call Music albums are there? How many Now That's What I Call Music albums? He's died again. Did he die at this question before? I think it's the pig. I think he sees the pig, gets scared, and goes away, which is really funny. Because the Now That's What I Call Music is called Now That's What I Call Music because of a poster of a pig looking at a chicken going, now that's what I call music. This is brilliant. Unbelievable. Right, how many of them are there? There are 105. 105, can you believe it? Number 5, celebrity faces. Can you identify these 2 faces? Well, they've actually got something in common, these 2, and that is their surname. Not that I think they're related. I think it's just pure chance. On the left, you've got Anne Widdecombe, and on the right, you have got Josh Widdicombe. So Anne Widdecombe and Josh Widdicombe for 2 points. Question number 6. On a piano, by what other name is B flat known? On a piano, by what other name is B flat known? It is known as A sharp. A sharp. Number 7. What is the second most populous city in the Republic of Ireland? Second most popular. Well, the first one is the capital. It's Dublin. Second place, it's Cork. Cork. Number 8. Martin, what is it? What is it? Still at school? ATBC word game. You were looking for an 8-letter word in this grid, and the 8-letter word that you were looking for was teachers. Teachers, there you go. All in a little box there. Teachers in a box on the right-hand side. A sharp what? A sharp what? Next one, question number 9. What sport takes place in a velodrome? What sport takes place in a velodrome? It is cycling. Cycling. Number 10. Double points. Can you name the TV show and the year that it first broadcast? TV show is Vera. This is Vera. The year that it first broadcast was 9 years ago. 2011. So Vera and 2011. Question number 11. Who was the Prime Minister when Queen Elizabeth II became the Queen? It was Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill. Neve got it wrong! Oh no! Oh no! What did you think it was, Neve? Oh. God, we should have discussed this in advance. Just to let you know that number 7 is going to be an Irish question all week. Number 11 it is Winston Churchill. Number 12. This got half of you really happy, and half of you have just written off 5 points. Our sports badges, all of these are football teams. They are not all British football teams. Let's start with the circle then. The circle in the top left. That one is Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. Then you've got Manchester United, also on the top, Manchester United. Bottom row is Juventus. That's the one with the sort of the double J, Juventus. In the middle is Aston Villa, and on the right-hand side of the bottom row is Everton. So Juventus, Manchester United, Bayern Munich, Aston Villa, and Everton. Take 1 point for each that you got correct. Hopefully all 5. Number 13, blankety blank. Can you fill in the blanks in this poem? Oh, I wish I'd looked after my what and spotted the what beneath. Well, today's poem is called Oh, I Wish I'd Looked After Me Teeth, and it's by Pam Ayres. And so the answer is teeth and dangers. Oh, I wish I'd looked after me teeth and spotted the dangers beneath. Hopefully you got 2 points. If you didn't, check out that poem. It's a really good one. Question number 14. Rusty and Pearl are characters in which musical? It's a brilliant musical. I love this musical. All on rollerblades. It's Starlight Express. Starlight Express. Number 15. Singing Computer. Now I know she didn't sing much for us, but she sang just enough for us to know the song, I promise you. Let's have a listen one more time.
La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la.
There we go. As I said, really good, really tuneful. The song that we were hoping you were going to say is Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue. La la la, la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I just can't get you out of my head. That one. There you go. Kylie Minogue, Can't Get You Out of My Head is our singing computer for today. 2 points if you got it. Number 16. In which century did the Wars of the Roses end? This is top level history as far as I'm concerned. This is quite tough. The century that the Wars of the Roses ended. The century was the 15th. The 15th century. 15th century. Number 17. Can you name this country and its capital city? This is Brazil. Huge country. Brazil, and its capital is Brasilia. Not Rio, but Brasilia. So there you go. Brazil and Brasilia. Caitlin was singing along to the La La Las. That's the way to do it. That's the way. I like it. A couple of people thought it was Petula Clark. Does she do a lot of La La Las as well? Number 18. A rubber duck is modelled after what animal? It is, of course, a duck. Number 19. Farage or Mirage? Is this a quote from Nigel Farage, or is this either made up or from somebody else? You have the charisma of a damp rag and the appearance of a low-grade bank clerk. You tell me, is this a quote from Nigel or not? This quote is a real quote from Nigel Farage, said in the European Parliament, and there is a brilliant song of his words. If you go to YouTube, which you've already come to YouTube, after this, type into YouTube, Auto-Tune the News, Nigel Farage. Auto-Tune the News, Nigel Farage. And they turned this into a song. It's really funny. Anyway, this is a Nigel Farage quote. Well done if you got that one right. Number 20, a double point puzzle. You were looking for the number of differences. I put this up on the Facebook page. If you did want to have a look at it in a totally non-blurry way, I'll put the link back into the comments here as well, in case you want to have a look at it whilst we're going through the answers. So here we go. A double point puzzle. 2 points if you can work it out. How many differences are there from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen? The answer is there are 7. There are 7 differences. I've circled them here in red for you. 7 differences. You take 2 points if you work that. It is difficult. Take 2 points if you work it out. I will just quickly go through what they were. Virtual quiz fundraising at the top had a straight vertical line. It's gone to a diagonal line. You've got www.quizclothing on the left. You've got www, 4 W's on the right. It's missing a little down arrow afterwards from the left to the right. It's missing an apostrophe in Shop Quiz's collection of dresses. It's changed from an exclamation mark to a full stop in the sales section, and one of the holes on the learner sticker from the car has gone. That's really difficult. And another one, final one. The fireman, or whatever he is missing the bobble on the top of his hat. In the picture in the middle. The closest I can see is Auntie Cheryl, who found 6 of them. Amazingly, Steve managed to find 9 differences. So I think we will blame the blurry screen for that. But well done. If anybody did manage to get 7, that's astonishing. That was really difficult. We've got another Spot the Difference tomorrow, and I will put that on the Facebook page for you so that it's nice and clear, so that you don't have to battle with all of the blurriness. Right, it is now time to find out who has won the first quiz of this week. Today's round number 41. Unbelievable. Round number 41. And so let's see who takes away the big prize for that. Martin is putting paracetamol on the shopping list again. He's been so relaxed. He got very chilled with number 20 as the King Bat. But this week we are we're going with our Spot the Differences. Good luck, one and all. All right, let's see those scores. Let's see those scores in the comments. Tomorrow, of course, we're back at 8 o'clock. Feel free to invite your friends if you would like to. If they love Spot the Difference, you know you've got something for them. And then Wednesday, we'll be taking nominations for our theme for Sunday. Thursday, we do our vote ready for Sunday's theme. So yesterday, of course, we were at the supermarket. Well done again to Jane, our winner for yesterday. Who knows what we're going to be doing next week. Next week will be the 11th themed quiz that we've done. Crazy. So let's see. Here we go. The scores are in. And we start with Ollie at 14 points. My mum got 17 points. 23 for Jane. 23 for Auntie Cheryl and Uncle Simon. 20 for Sophie. 18 for Caroline. 20 for Caitlin. 25 for Michelle, Samuel and Alice. 19 for Danielle. 22 for Judith. 16 for my grandma. 20 for my baba and granddad. Yeah, it's a good bunch of scores. It's generally upper teens into the 20s. Remember, if you got a low score, you can double it. Sometimes I wonder if that's what you're doing anyway, but that's fine. If you've got a single-digit score, double it until you get into double digits. But hopefully you didn't get single digits tonight. Hopefully you didn't. 30 points for Uncle Howard. Yeah, something like that. How many times did you double it? Oh, the cockerel's gone again. Oh, I'm not going to get him this time. I'm going to let him rest. 12 points tonight for Rachel. It's not a great score, but yesterday you did very well. So you deserve a dip day. Today's a rest day. Tomorrow you're going to come back kicking. Neve had her first day back at work today, so playing with a depleted brain. Well, I hope you had a nice day back at work. I hope you remembered everybody's names and what you do. Yeah, just double it. There we go. 28 points for Neve. Order has resumed. There we go. Alright, so we say congratulations to Michelle, Samuel and Alice on a win tonight. And we look forward to tomorrow night's round, which is going to be the 42nd round of our quiz at 8 o'clock in the same place. I look forward to seeing you then. Have a lovely day in the meantime. And enjoy being back at work, Neve. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Bye.